Alright, hello you guys and welcome back to another pick a card reading. So today's reading is, do they even care about me? Do they miss me, or have they moved on completely from me? So those are the questions we're asking today. I've got 6 options here. Let me see if I can hold this with one hand. We have option number 1, which is tiger's eye. So over here, we have option number 2, which is green aventurine. You have option number 3, which is lapis lazuli. Option number 4, which is amethyst. Option number 5, which is green aventurine again. And option number 6, which is clear quartz. So go ahead and take a second to really look at the piles. Definitely pause the video if you need to, and I would recommend picking one that jumps out to you the best. But yeah, think about the question in your head. So think about the person and then think about the question, do they care about me? Do they miss me, or have they moved on? Think about those questions in your head and then use your intuition to pick which pile is the most accurate out of all of them. You can pick more than one, but I would recommend one because all the answers will be probably very different. So it's best to pick one that you feel like is the strongest answer. So yeah, those are the options. I'm going to go ahead and put this down, so definitely pause if you need to look at it longer. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and begin with pile number 1. Alright, so hello to those of you who picked pile number 1, the tiger's eye. So tiger's eye is the, oh gosh, I forgot, solar plexus chakra. I was hearing sacral chakra, so sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra might be, 2 chakras that maybe you could work on, or maybe this person you're asking about could possibly need to work on. But with those 2 energies here, sacral chakra, it's about sex, emotions, passion, creativity, and things like that. And then solar plexus chakra, it's about, self-esteem, making choices, things like that. And then, yeah, I'm sure there's more to both of those, but that's what I'm getting off the top of my head. So those definitely may be some things that are affecting this pile right here, but let's go ahead and see and take a look. So this first set of cards is, do they even care about you? And this next set of cards is, do they miss you, or have they moved on? So let's start with these cards. So do they even care about you? Let's begin. So we have mountain, strength, dance, celebration. Oh yeah, we have the sacral chakra here. Didn't even know that was here. But we have emotions, feelings, expression, moods, balance. We have take action, find balance, and reach out, or the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So with these cards here for, do they even care about you? So, oops, sorry, I accidentally turned the camera off, so yeah, but let me continue. So, does this person care about you? That's the question. So, yeah, with these cards here, I would say that with the emotions card, I feel like this person's emotions are definitely kind of, with what I'm seeing right here, I feel like they're kind of back and forth. This person's emotions are kind of going one way and then they're going another way. I'm trying to think of a good word to describe it, but yeah, I feel like like this card says, maybe they're going through different moods and different feelings about this, about you. But I do feel like with the take action card, this person, wants to take some kind of action towards you, I feel. And I do feel, this person wants balance with you. And with Three of Pentacles, I feel like they do care about you because they want, they want this balance. They want, with Three of Pentacles, to work things out with you, and also maybe to take action to reach out to you for some of you, especially, if this person hasn't been talking to you, if you've been in no communication, they could definitely want to take that action. This isn't a reading about whether they will or not, but they definitely do want to, I feel like, here, and they want to work things out with you. And so they do care about you because, they want to make that effort. They want to do something to make this work. They're just kind of maybe back and forth about it, I'm getting, looking at these faces here, and they've got different feelings about it. But ultimately, I feel like they want, you both to be happy. They want celebration here, whether it is maybe, without you or with you. They do, though, care about you in that way. And also, they probably do want you to remain strong. I feel like this person does, does care about you. They do want you to remain strong, and also for them to remain strong too, I guess, through this. And like I said, both of you end up happy with this. But I do feel like they definitely want to do something to make things balanced between you two, and to maybe strengthen your connection in a way, in some way. I'm seeing with these two cards, and all of these cards. This Three of Pentacles is about building something stable usually, and working on something, with other people. And so I feel like they do want to do that with you. They want to work on things with you and find balance within that. And yeah, this person could also be somebody who's really focused on their career and finances, or they could want you to really do that, or you could already be doing that. But yeah, that's just a little extra thing I'm seeing here, since we do have, Three of Pentacles, which is work, and Two of Pentacles, which is, balancing usually work and something else, or, just different parts of your life. And so, yeah, that's a little extra part, but mainly I kind of already gave the message I was seeing here. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next set of cards. And so, yeah, to sum it up, they do care about you still. And now let's go on to, do they miss you? Now, the reason why I wanted to do these separately is because with the do they miss you kind of question, I was thinking about it in the way that it's like, do they miss you and still, have feelings for you, want to be with you? Because, for example, you could be asking about an ex that you dated in the past. You don't have to be, but you could be, for example. And so it's, do they miss you? Do they want to get back together? Do they still have feelings for you, or have they moved on and they don't want to? So it's that kind of thing. So that's why they're separate here. And so yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to start at the top here. We have mending. Okay, so like I was already saying with do they care about you, this person wants to mend things with you. Like I was saying, they want to work on things, with both of these cards being here, in order to find balance. And I feel like another thing I'm getting now that I'm looking at these cards is they want to find balance themselves, because their emotions are, like I was saying, back and forth, kind of differing maybe from day to day, that kind of thing. Like they have conflicting emotions about you. I feel like that's what I'm getting there. And then, so yeah, with mending, with this card, I feel like they do want to mend things with you, and probably they want, they want you both to be able to mend yourselves, and I guess, heal yourselves. But this card is definitely about healing with other people, or healing just by yourself. And so I feel like they want both things. And yeah, they do want that healing and that mending, because there has been codependency here. Now, codependency could be different things for different people. I'm going to go ahead and clarify it and see if I can get some extra information here real quick. Okay, so we have Two of Wands reversed. Okay, so there could definitely have been a choice that has been made or needs to be made. You know, the tiger's eye is the solar plexus chakra, which does talk about making choices. Let me clarify this Two of Wands. Okay. So yeah, this person, like I was mentioning earlier with their feelings, they're very conflicted about you, and so I feel like this person, with codependency, this could be literal, as in there has been some kind of codependency, possibly a third party, some kind of addiction. So let's take that if that resonates, but I feel like other than that, it could be that and something, and this too, but I feel like, you know, if that doesn't resonate, then I feel like this person has been thinking a lot about this. They've been thinking about whether they miss you or not, and they've been trying to decide if they do miss you, if they want to come back into your life or not. Because for most of you, they most likely will no longer be in your life. You know, most likely you're separated or something like that. And even if you're not separated, or maybe if you're still talking or something like that, then they still have to make that choice about whether they want something with you. And we have Five of Autumn reversed. So it says, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. And so yeah, with that energy of work and career with the other cards, could definitely be that this person has been working hard to improve their finances and no longer feel like the Five of Autumn upright, which is feeling like they, you know, are financially challenged, and, you know, working on that could be definitely something they have been doing. And I want to pull the last card, and then we have Two of Gems again. Interesting. So we have Two of Pentacles twice. And so to answer the question, do they miss you or have they moved on? I feel like with these cards, this person doesn't know. This person doesn't know whether they miss you or whether they want to move on. They don't know if they want to come back. They don't know if they don't want to. They don't know if they want to be together again. They don't know if they want to move on to somebody else. They just don't know. And I'm seeing that with Two of Gems. You know, they have a decision to make with these cards here. And I feel like they are, for a lot of you, this person is putting their finances first and their career first. And so that could be a reason why they don't know, is because they may be busy with that and they may have that to do. But they also don't know because they just have to make that decision, and they're not really sure if they miss you or not, or if they want to move on. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for this pile. I just feel like this confused kind of energy, and I was getting that with emotions. Like I was saying, their feelings are back and forth. They're, you know, one day feeling this way about you, then the next day they're feeling that way. And so they don't really know what they want. They don't know if they miss you, or they don't know if they want to move on. They've got to think about it with codependency here, and they have to decide. They have to make that decision about whether they do want to come back, whether they do miss you, also whether they do want to take that action to reach out to you. That action to reach out to you, you know, especially if you are in no communication, or if you haven't seen this person in a while or something. They have to decide if that's what they want to do, because on one hand it may be, you know, well, what I'll say is, on one hand it may be something they want to do, but also they're not sure if they should do it, if that makes sense. So sorry, let me rephrase it like that. And so, does this person miss you, or have they moved on? I'm just gonna say a maybe, I guess, because I feel like, actually, maybe not a maybe answer is the right answer. I guess I'm gonna say they're in between. They don't know, I suppose, because it's not a yes no maybe. It's not yes no maybe. It's a move on. Have they moved on, or have they not? So I'm gonna say they don't know if they're going to move on, or they don't know if they miss you. They're really having to ponder it and think about it. And I feel like on one hand they want to heal things with you, but then on the other hand they may feel like they need to move on. They may feel like they need to move forward or just focus more on their career and money and things like that. And so, yeah. Hopefully I'm not confusing you with this answer, but basically, have they moved on or do they miss you? They don't know. They don't know if they miss you and still have feelings for you, and they don't know if they are going to completely move on from you or not. They just don't really know how they're feeling. And so that's why I'm seeing that with the cards, and I can't really tell you either way. So that's all I'm getting for those of you who pick pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. But that is all I have for you today. Bye. Okay, so hello to those of you who picked the option number 2, green aventurine. So green aventurine is the heart chakra. It's love, giving, receiving, compassion, those sort of things. And so yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. And then also, another message I was getting before I started this reading is I was having trouble lighting my sage and getting it to get started. And so I feel like for a lot of you, there has been issues here with starting something between you two. Maybe could just be one of you that's having trouble starting something with the other person, or having trouble starting something maybe even completely unrelated. But I was getting that message of like having trouble getting something started and getting something going. So this set of cards is, do they even care about you? And this set of cards is, do they miss you or have they moved on? So let's start with this one. So let's see. Oops. So, do they care about you? So, with these cards here, we do have the heart chakra here with forgiveness. So I'll go ahead and start with that. So with forgiveness here, this card says letting go, healing, growth, compassion. Interesting, I was getting compassion too at the start with the heart chakra. Just one of the first words that came to my mind. And so I feel like this person does care about you already. They definitely do have compassion for you. This person cares about you. This person may be trying to forgive you, or this person may want forgiveness from you. But I feel like it's probably important to this person that you both forgive each other and also forgive yourselves with this card. And so, yeah, I do feel like this person does, want you to be happy. They do care about your happiness. And so, yeah, they do have that, part of them that does care about you and wants you to be your best, wants you to maybe heal and have compassion for yourself possibly, and maybe also have compassion for them. But I do definitely feel like this person has compassion for you. And with the DNA karma, and so yeah, this person may have felt like whatever happened between you two, could have been something that was karmic or something that was like in a way destined to happen for you both to learn lessons. And with this card, it also says letting go. And so they feel like they do feel like the lessons have been important that they've learned, and they want you both to learn those lessons and then let go of the past maybe, and not allow it to be something that is burdensome, I'm getting with these cards here. And yeah, just basically healing, letting go, and growing from that, whatever has happened between you two and learning from it. And then we have communicate clearly and self-expression. So I feel like this person does care about you. For a lot of you, this person may just not be good at communicating it. This may be that kind of person who has a hard time talking about their feelings or talking about, just, expressing themselves in a way that they're, communicating with somebody else. And so, yeah, this person just may not be the best at that. And so maybe for a lot of you, you could have doubted that this person cared about you because maybe they never told you that they did, or they never did a good job of expressing it. But I do feel like this person just has a hard time with that. This person has a hard time communicating that to you and also even other people. I feel like they're just the type of person who sometimes maybe can't put their feelings into words, or they can't, fully express themselves, possibly out of fear, or, just not having the confidence to do that. But this person does care about you. I'm seeing they do want you to be happy. With this card here, they just don't know how to properly tell you that they want that for you. And so, yeah, that's what I'm getting for do they care about you. So now let's move on. So do they miss you, or have they moved on? So am I missing a card here? I am missing a card. All right, I'm going to pull an extra card real quick because I forgot, I guess, to pull a card from another deck that I was supposed to pull. But, oh, I found it. Never mind. I won't pull another card. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do these separately is because for this question of do they miss you, it's basically about, do they miss you? Do they want to possibly be with you, have feelings for you, that kind of thing? Like, have romantic feelings for you. And that's kind of what I was trying to see with do they miss you. And for if they've moved on, it means, they've moved on and they're seeing somebody else, or they want to see different people, that kind of thing. So that's why I did it separately from do they care about you, because they could care about you, but they could also, not necessarily want to get back together if you have been together before or something like that. So hopefully that does make sense as to why I did them separately. But let's start. We have deep knowing. So, deep knowing, this card right here is about exactly what it says on the card, deep knowing. And so deep down, this person does know whether they miss you or whether they want to move on or not. And so, of course, that makes sense. They do know that themselves, since it is themselves, it is their brain. And so with this card, I feel like there's really nothing else I can say right now with it. I have to see the other cards and connect it to them. So let's go ahead and do that. We have religious factors. All right, so with religious factors here, with this card, this could be literal. With this card, it could be actual religious factors being a factor in this situation. Or it doesn't even have to be religious. It could be differing beliefs, opinions that you both have that have been, I don't want to say an issue, but it could have been an issue, or it could have just been something that, was a part of your connection. And yeah, let me get a clarifier for this real quick to maybe get some more information. Okay, so we have the Four of Wings reversed. And so with this card, so with these cards together, deep knowing and religious factors, I do sometimes read this card as thinking. And so I do think that this person has been thinking a lot, maybe about what has happened with you. And with Four of Wings, with Four of Wings here, this is, a card about resting. It's about, contemplating things usually. And so I feel like this person has been contemplating things. And I feel like they're ready to stop contemplating things. And I feel like they are slowly, I guess, moving out of that, thinking and, listening to their intuition, because I'm seeing the moon here. They could, be doing that and kind of moving out of that and finally realizing, I guess what they want to do and how they feel. And then we have the Hermit. So once again, the Hermit, same thing. This person has, this card does say, it says privacy. And I feel like this person is ready to kind of stop being a hermit and to kind of stop thinking about you and thinking about what is best for them and listening to, their inner mind and figuring that out for themselves. I do see with Two of Summer here, I feel like with this card here, this person does, miss you with Two of Summer. It says falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. And then this one says find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So this person has taken a break, and I feel like now they do realize that they miss you, and they realize that we have forgiveness again in this card. They do realize that they want to forgive, and they want you to forgive them too and kind of work things out with you. And then the next card we have is Ten of Shells reversed. And then so with this card, I feel like things in the past didn't really work out the way this person wanted them to, or maybe that even you wanted them to. And so I feel like that's why, they do miss you, and they have been thinking about you, and they realized that they do miss you, and they realized that they, wanted something with you that they didn't quite get with this card here. And then to clarify, we have the Three of Wings. So this person definitely does miss you. This person still has feelings for you, and this person is really heartbroken about what happened between you two. And, they do want to forgive, they do want to heal, and they feel like they do miss you. They do still want to have something with you, and they're really heartbroken that they didn't, get what they wanted with you. For some of you, it could have been that they wanted to get married, but you didn't. Or you could have been married and you got divorced and it wasn't necessarily what they wanted to happen. But they are unhappy, and I feel like that is why they miss you, because they do want to be happy with you and kind of resolve things with you. And I feel like they do realize now that they're ready to kind of come out of this hermit energy. And, I can't guarantee that for all of you that this person will come back to you and get back together with you. But for some of you, it could happen. Because I feel like this person is, for all of you, I feel like this person is about done deciding and thinking about this. And, I feel like they have realized that they do miss you. But whether they'll do anything about that or not, can't really tell you with this reading. But I can tell you that they do miss you and that they do still have feelings for you, no matter what. So, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. But that is all I have for you today. Bye. Okay, so hello to everybody who picked pile 3, the lapis lazuli. So lapis lazuli is, a throat chakra stone. It's about communication, mainly with this stone. It's about other things too, but usually when I see the throat chakra, I mainly think about communication. But let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. So this first set of cards is, do they even care about you? And this set is, do they miss you, or have they moved on from you? So let's see if they even care about you. Okay, so with these cards here, alright, so first off, I will start with the Seven of Cups. So in this deck it says daydreams and decisions. And so I feel that this person does have kind of a decision to make in regards to you about, I guess the whole situation, about what to do. It could be a decision about, maybe you or somebody else, any kind of decision they could be making. For a lot of you, it's just the decision about, mainly what to do in regards to you. And so, I feel like this person has had a lot of negative thoughts in regards to whatever has happened with you. And with this card, they could be very fearful, very worried, very anxious, even, depressed over this. And because of that, I feel like this person is kind of put their focus on their money and on their possessions, finances, work, and occupying themselves with that in order to get their mind off of this and in order to, just not have these negative thoughts overwhelming them. And they have been trying to, I guess get the right amount of money to possibly buy things that they want to buy that will bring them pleasure, that they can indulge in. And I feel like for a lot of you, this person wants this for themselves, but they also may want this for you. They may want you to, enjoy yourself, while they're kind of doing their own thing. And they may want you both to do your own thing. Because I feel like I have to be honest and say that this person, I feel like they're mostly focusing on themselves, mostly thinking about themselves. And I feel like with wake-up call here, they would have to have some kind of wake-up call, like something to make them, I guess, make a decision, make them realize something about this connection with you, because I feel like they're just so focused on other things, like so focused on their career and not necessarily thinking about the situation with you, because it causes them problems. It makes them worry, and it's just not the best for them to think about. And so I feel like this person is moving forward with their life, I guess, in the way that they're just focusing on their money, their career, their finances, doing things that they have to do. And in a way, this could be to avoid making a decision, to avoid deciding what they want to do in regards to this. And they are being assertive with it. I feel like it could be a bit of a selfish kind of energy. I don't feel like it necessarily has to be selfish. It just is, them not trying to not worry themselves by focusing on themselves and focusing on work and stuff, so they can get their mind off of whatever has happened with you or whatever is currently happening. And they have to kind of have something happen to make them focus on it and to make them decide what they need to do, if that makes sense. And so I feel like does this person care about you? I don't feel like they don't care about you. I just feel like with these cards here, I'm not seeing a ton of cards that really talk about anything other than them putting focus on themselves, because whatever has happened with you has made them worry, and it's like something that they have to get their mind off of. But I feel like I do get this energy of them wanting you to do the same thing, and wanting you to focus on yourself, and wanting you to enjoy your life, and to maybe work on your finances so you can buy things to enjoy your life more and something like that. For a lot of you, this person could want you to have a wake-up call and realize that you do need to do that. Some of you may already be doing that, and this person just wants you to continue working on yourself, working on your work and your career and your money. But for others of you, this person may want you to realize that you should do that. And so I do feel like they care about you in that way. They do want that for you. And they do, want to focus on themselves, and they want you to do the same thing. And, basically, I feel like this person does want you to care about yourself and, you know, really do what you need to do to enjoy yourself and all that. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for that. Now let's move on to, do they miss you or have they moved on? Let me take a drink real quick. Alright, so with these cards here, so we're going to see, do they miss you or have they moved on? Sorry, my throat just hurts all of a sudden. And then so we have building blocks reversed and unfinished symphony. So with building blocks reversed, like I was mentioning previously, I do think that this person is focused on building themselves up, and maybe because they feel like their foundation is not stable with this card being in reverse, and so they really want to do that and focus on that. But they do realize that the situation with you was left unfinished in a way. You know, there was something that you wanted to happen, or you both wanted to happen, that didn't happen. It could be something that they just wanted to happen that didn't happen. And so yeah, the situation with you was left unfinished. You know, you didn't tie up some loose ends in a sense. And it's just, you know, also a possibility of a lack of closure. Like, this person didn't get closure, maybe you didn't get closure. But yeah, something was left unfinished. And with calling in your soulmate here, it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And so with this calling in your soulmate card, I feel like this person does want, you know, a soulmate eventually. They may be working on finding that. I'll see with the other cards some more about that, but we have Two of Spring, which is a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. So yeah, same thing with Two of Spring. Two of Spring, I feel like this is, you know, moving forward and focusing on their work. You know, it says future manifested through hard work and creativity. So this person is, you know, trying to move forward with their work, with their career, and things like that. And then we have King of Gems, Three of Shells, and King of Wings. And so yeah, like I was feeling, we have King of Gems. So of course I do feel like this person is focusing a lot on their career and their money, like I've been saying. And then King of Wings too, it says, you know, the professional. And so I feel like this person is focused on, I want to say, like more practical things, more practical things, more, I can't think of the word, but yeah, money, career, finances, things like that. And then we have Three of Shells here. And so to answer the question, does this person miss you or have they moved on? I want to clarify this and then Three of Shells. And it'll take me like a minute or two. Okay, so this is interesting. So with these cards here, we have this Three of Shells clarified by the Four of Gems. And so yeah, we have possessiveness again, like with the possessions. And so I feel like this person is, you know, maybe saving money, trying to get the amount of money that they want so they can celebrate about it and they can be happy about it. And so it's weird because I'm trying to get cards about whether they miss you or not, but I do get a lot of cards about their money. And then with calling in your soulmate clarified by the Six of Wings here, I feel like with this card here, I feel like this person has moved on. I feel like they are moving on. I feel like even though, they realize that something was left unfinished and they may not necessarily be happy about it, I feel like they are maybe trying to move forward with the Six of Wings here and trying to, bring in somebody into their life, like a soulmate into their life somewhere off in the future, because I feel like even right now they're not necessarily completely ready for it. But maybe in the future they will be ready for it. And I do feel like, to answer that question, I feel like this person is moving on. Do I feel like they have completely moved on? I'm going to say no because of this card here. But I feel like they're working on moving on. They're trying to move on for sure. I feel like really love is not the priority in their life, considering the fact that there's not very many Cups cards here, only one. But it talks more about friendship anyway, and it's clarified by a card that I feel like it means, money-wise, like wanting to celebrate money-wise and be stable with money and things like that. And so I feel like this person is more in that kind of part of their life, and so I do feel like they are, moving on, but they haven't completely moved on. But they are working on it, and they're trying to bring in some kind of soulmate into their life in the future when they'll, be ready for it, because right now they're really more focused on themselves and their money. So yeah, I think that's all I've got to say for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. But that is all I have for you today. Bye. Hi, welcome to this pick a card reading. So we have pile number 4 here, amethyst. So amethyst is the third eye chakra, intuition, and yeah, I can't remember what else the third eye chakra is about, but I do know intuition. And then the song I was hearing before I started this pile is My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boy. And so yeah, I would recommend looking that song up and listening to it, because I'm not going to sing it because everybody tells me I'm tone deaf, so I'm not going to try and sing and embarrass myself. So let's go ahead and see though what the cards have to say. So the first set of cards is, do they even care about you? And this set of cards is, do they miss you or have they moved on from you? So let's see. Alright, so does this person even care about you? So let's see here. With these cards, we have relationships and the Two of Cups. And so with these two cards here, I would definitely say this person cares about you, and this person does, I feel like probably want a relationship with you. I haven't even seen whether they miss you or whether they've moved on, but I already am seeing they do, have feelings for you, and they do care about you, and I feel like this person probably wants a relationship with you, either again or for the first time. But yeah, with relationships, it says intimacy, freedom, acceptance, trust. And so this person definitely does care about you. They do, want something with you. They do want some kind of relationship. It could also be, you could already be friends with this person, and so they could definitely care about you in that way with these two cards here, because Two of Cups doesn't always have to be romantic, and neither does this card. This card is typically romantic, involving romantic relationships, intimate relationships. And so yeah, I feel like this person does really care about you. They do really want maybe something intimate with you. They do want maybe acceptance, accepting you and you accepting them, trusting each other, but also maybe allowing each other freedom too with this card here. And so yeah, that's what I'm seeing with that. So then we have the Lightning card, Power. And so with this card, what I'm getting, I feel like this person does have powerful emotions for you. This person, it could be shocking for this person. It could be something new for this person, maybe, that they do have feelings for you and they care about you a lot, because I do see that they do care about you for sure. And it could just be something that's shocking for them, and they could definitely really have been thinking about it, or they feel like they need to think about it, possibly even meditate over it and really, get to the bottom of it, I guess. And then we have compromise here, and so I feel like this person does want to compromise with relationships here, just so, acceptance and trust. And so I feel like this person wants you two to be able to compromise and possibly work something out. Maybe there is a need for you to both accept each other and to work with each other, or compromise with each other, or something like that. But overall, they just do care about you, because they're willing to compromise and they're willing to work things out and find the perfect balance so you can come together, like this card says. And so yeah, that's what I'm getting for that. So let's go ahead and see, with these cards, does this person miss you or have they moved on? So we have Between Worlds. Alright, so with Between Worlds here, Between Worlds is a card about uncertainty and not really knowing, I guess, what to do, where you're going even. And so, yeah, this person may feel that about this situation. They don't really know what's necessarily going on. They may be a bit uncertain. They may have some kind of decision they have to make. With this card here, I'll figure out more with the other cards, but we have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. And so with this card, this person is trying to do this and trying to let this situation with you unfold naturally. I feel like it is because they are maybe a bit confused in a way, because they're uncertain about what is happening in the situation. They don't really know where it's going. They may not know what direction they should take or what decision they should make, and so they're trying to go with the flow. And so yeah, Seven of Summer, I was definitely getting that this person is confused in this situation. They don't really know what to do. We see it says, no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. So this person for some of you, this person may have options in regards to love, like options when it comes to people, or they just may have options in regards to what they should do about you. And then we have the Three of Gems. And so with the Three of Gems here, I feel like this person, may be focusing on their work and their career, whatever they're doing, maybe even school, in order to be able to go with the flow and not so much worry about the situation, because they are very confused about it and they don't really know which direction it's going to go. And so, has this person moved on, or do they miss you? So I feel like I want to pull some extra cards with this pile, because it's a lot of uncertainty here. And so this person may definitely be unsure. But let me pull an extra card and see if it does give me some clarity. And if not, then I'll give you my final thoughts. So let me get another card. Have the moon reversed. Let me pull one from this deck. Okay. So with these cards, we have the moon reversed. And so once again, confusion. I do feel like there's a lot of confusion in this situation. And a lot of maybe fear, worrying this person, not really knowing, like I was saying, what direction to go, what's happening even. And they just may be very uncertain about this, and so they're trying to go with the flow and trying to see, I guess, where life takes them in a way. And we have Justice reversed. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Once again, a decision needing to be made with this card in reverse. I might clarify this with one more card. We have the Ace of Winter. So it says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas should be implemented. So for some of you, this decision could be about whether to maybe reach out to you. If you have been in no communication with this person could be a bit confused, and they may not know if they should reach out to you, if they should talk to you, with Ace of Winter here, and also Four of Winter. Because Four of Winter, it says, set aside concerns for now, you can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. That's very interesting. So many cards about a decision needing to be made. And so I feel like part of that decision is whether they should maybe contact you or not, if you are in no communication with this person. But if you are in communication with this person, or even if you're not in communication, that could be a part of it. But I feel like overall, whether this person misses you or whether they should move on, I feel like this person doesn't know whether they should move on or not. I feel like for do they miss you, I would say they do with these cards here. It's very interesting that I couldn't get really any cards here that show that. But with these cards for do they care about you, they do have feelings for you, I feel. But they're just so confused and so uncertain. And they are, like this card says, setting aside their concerns, and they're going to make a decision later. And so this person has to decide what they want to do. Could be deciding whether they want to reach out to you or contact you or not. And it may also be about whether they should move on or not, because they just are so confused about this situation. And so they've got to figure that out. And so I feel like they do miss you. I feel like they do still, care about you with these cards here. But I feel like with these cards here, they're trying to show that they don't know if they should move on or if they shouldn't move on, because I feel like they do care about you, miss you, but they just don't know if they should make some effort towards you or if they shouldn't. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here, is a lot of indecisiveness and a lot of just, them going to think about it, think it over, go with the flow, and I guess see what happens. Or maybe they will make a decision to reach out to you or to try and, maybe start a relationship or just, start a conversation even, something like that. They may decide to do that in the future, but for right now, I feel like they're just so confused and unsure about what direction to go. And they're going to make that decision, later. They're going to kind of put it aside and then eventually have to decide what they're going to do here. And so, once again, similar to another pile I had, I feel like this person, I feel like they do miss you, I feel like they do care about you, but they don't know if they're going to move on completely or not. And so I guess in a way that would be the answer, that they do miss you and they haven't moved on. But I feel like at the same time they're deciding if they should move on or not. And so that's the decision they have to make. And so, yeah, that is what I'm getting for those of you who picked pile number 4. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. But that is all I have for you today. Bye. Alright, so hello to those of you who picked option number 5. So we have the green aventurine here, which is the heart chakra, compassion, forgiveness, love, giving and receiving, that sort of thing. And so let's go ahead and see. First set of cards is, does this person even care about you? And this set of cards is, do they miss you or have they moved on? So let's take a look here. Okay. So, looking at these cards here, for do they even care about you? So, well, like I was getting with the heart chakra card representing this pile, we have giving and receiving, but it's in reverse. And so I feel like this person feels like there's a lack of equal giving and receiving in this situation with you. And the situation with you has been a bit volatile, maybe in the past, maybe it is right now. But yeah, there could be some kind of volatility, whether it be fighting or arguing, or just this volatility could be simply a lack of equal giving and receiving. Just one person not giving equally to the other person. And it could be in any kind of way. Sometimes I do read this as, there not being communication between the two of you. So that could be something here. And so we do have 5 of Wands. So definitely could have been fighting for some of you with this card. And I do feel like this person is also conflicted in their mind because of this volatility and whatever has happened. And so this person really does need to heal, and this person really does need to work on their boundaries, and also I feel like empowering themselves, like this card says, and working on their self-confidence and just overall healing from whatever has happened with you. And so they're having some issues with that, but they're really trying to move forward effortlessly and trying to, just guess move forward is what I could say, and move forward from the past and heal from it and not allow it to be something that causes them issues. And I feel like this person probably wants the same for you with these cards here. I feel like this person wants things with you to be effortless and to not be like this, to not be volatile, to not be arguing, or for this person to not be conflicted about you or about the situation. They want things to just be effortless and move forward effortlessly. And so I do feel like they do care about you and want you both to be able to move forward effortlessly and not experience these volatile things, and also both be able to heal and not be blocked off to it, and I suppose both be able to have your boundaries and to be confident enough to, I can't think of the right way to put it, but I guess to express those boundaries and to make sure that they're there for each other. And mainly I feel like this person, they do care about you. They do want things to be effortless with you and not so much in this sort of energy, and more so in this calm energy. And so they do want that for the both of you, and not only together but also individually. Like I was saying with the personal boundaries, is for you both to be feeling like you're effortless in your lives, you're calm in your lives, and you're healing personally. And so that's what I'm getting for that. So now let's go on to this next set of cards, which do they miss you or have they moved on? So we have a change in the wind. So with this card here, I feel like this person, they have felt like there have been changes. There have been, I guess situations that have made this change happen. And with this card is also about, everything, I forget the saying. It's about, this too shall pass. That sort of saying. And so I feel like that person, is feeling this way about this situation with you, because I feel like it has been volatile and it has been, I guess, a conflicting kind of time. Alright, sorry about that. So let me continue. So change in the wind, like I was saying, kind of like stormy kind of, I guess, emotions, kind of time where things are changing, where there's a storm, but there's a reminder that the storm will pass. And so that's how this person has been feeling about the situation with you, that it was very stormy, volatile, things like that. And then we have romantic feelings and getting to know each other. Alright. I want to go ahead and pull out, oh gosh, I forgot. So many cards for this pile fell out. But let me try and go through this. So give me a second real quick to kind of look at these cards and see what I'm feeling here. Okay, so we have Three of Winter, and so with this card, this person has been sad about the kind of stormy period that your connection went through, and this person has been sad about it. We do have Five of Cups too, which these two cards are like, sadness, heartbreak, feeling very disappointed over something. And I feel like this person definitely, has felt that. And because of that, I do feel like in a way this person may, be blocking their heart off to you with Four of Autumn here. But they're trying to get, strength through this situation and through this heartbreak and sadness over what has happened with you. And they're trying to get their strength through that and trying to, regain their self-confidence and trying to, I guess, renew themselves in that way. And so does this person miss you or have they moved on? I'm going to say with the Eight of Spring here, I feel like this person has moved on. And I'm sorry to say that, but I do feel like with romantic feelings and getting to know each other, I was feeling this, but I didn't want to say it before seeing the other cards. I feel like this person has met somebody new. They may already be with somebody else, or they just have feelings for somebody else. And so I feel like with all these cards here about them being sad and also blocking themselves off, and, you know, Nine of Pentacles here too, I feel like this person, you know, has moved on. They are moving on from you, and they are just kind of, you know, finding other people. They may have already found somebody who they're with, or they may just be dating around, or, you know, have a crush, or whatever it may be. I feel like this person has moved on though, and I am sorry to say that, but yeah, I feel like they have moved on, and they are, you know, kind of regaining their strength after what has happened with you, and then, you know, moving forward from it and healing from it. Like I was seeing with these cards, and I feel like this person, you know, is choosing a new direction. They are moving forward with somebody else that they have feelings for. And so yeah, that is what I am seeing for this pile. Really sorry to give that message, but I have to, you know, be honest with what I was feeling. So yeah, that's that for those of you who picked pile 5. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Okay, so hello to everybody who picked pile 6, the clear quartz. So clear quartz is the crown chakra. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So this first set of cards is, do they care about you? And this set of cards is, do they miss you, or have they moved on? So let's first see, do they care about you? Interesting, we got the crown chakra card here. So all right, so with these cards here, so I feel that with the faith card here, and also remain positive even next to it, I feel like this person does care about you. I feel like with the support up here, this person does, you know, want to support you, and they do want the best for you. I feel like this person wants you to, you know, find your stability, and to also, you know, blossom, I suppose, with this card here, and be feeling positive and feeling hopeful and optimistic about your life. And I feel like this person does, you know, feel that in their mind, and they think about that. I feel like with the island card solitude here, I feel like this person, you know, wants you to be okay being alone, and they also want themselves to be okay being alone, because there's nothing wrong with it. And, you know, we see these two people in these cards that are alone, and actually, you know, every single card here, it's like just one person in these cards. And so I feel like they want that for both of you to be able to be okay with being alone. And this person does, you know, want you to blossom, and to maybe, with the Ace of Pentacles here, feel successful with your job, with your money. They may also want that for themselves, but I feel like mainly they do want you to have hope and optimism, and to remain positive. Like this card says, they want you to have that mentality and remain positive, and just be okay with being alone, and take care of yourself, and, you know, maybe strengthen yourself, and just, you know, kind of blossom and grow and feel positive is the main thing here. So yeah, I would say that they do care about you with these cards here. Now let's go ahead and see, do they miss you or have they moved on? So the reason I like to do these separate is because, well, you're going to see if they miss you, and if they miss you, it means that they still have feelings for you, like they want to be with you again or maybe for the first time. And if they moved on, it means that they, have moved on to somebody else, or they're trying to move on or something like that. And I like to do it separately because somebody can still care about you, but it doesn't mean that they necessarily maybe want to be in a relationship. So let's go ahead and see here. We have truth be told and here and now. And so with these two cards here, so with the here and now, this person is a lot focused on the present. And yeah, I definitely did get that with these cards. I mean, like, this person, like I was saying, they want both you and them to be okay with being alone. In the present, you both may be alone or separated from each other or something like that. And they are embracing that. They're embracing the present. And with truth be told, they do want to be honest, though, about this, maybe to you, to themselves. Let's see the other cards here. We have heart-to-heart conversations and past life relationship. And so, yeah, with heart-to-heart conversations, yeah, it says honestly discuss your feelings with each other. They do want to be honest with you and also with themselves, when talking to each other. And then we have past life relationship. So this could be somebody that you were with in the past, literally, like an ex of yours, or it could be a past life connection here. Then we have Ten of Winter, Ace of Summer, the Magician, and Five of Gems. And so, with all these cards here, I feel like this person, with Five of Gems here, this person has, I guess felt left out and felt even a bit alone, but they do want, to not feel alone. They want to feel happy alone. And this could also be them feeling that maybe you feel alone, or that you feel left out or rejected or something like that with this card here. And so 4, has this person moved on? I would say that yes, they have. With Ten of Winter, I do feel like this person feels like the situation with you is kind of over. It's came to an end. This Magician card, you see this Magician is going off on like this path. And so I feel like this person is, moving forward on their own path, going in a different direction. They are focused more on the present, and they would want to be honest with you, and maybe they do want to tell you their honest feelings. Because with past life relationship, I didn't want to jump into conclusions, but past life relationship, I do feel like this person has maybe left this relationship, this connection in the past, and they are opening their heart to new opportunities, and they may already have started a new relationship, or they may be looking for a new relationship. But we have, an ace here, a 1 here, a 1 here, and so all of these are new beginnings. And so I feel like this person is moving on. This person does want a new beginning in their life. I want to clarify truth be told real quick, though. Yeah, we have 9 of Gems. And so truth be told, now this person may want to tell you or reveal to you, or maybe they're just being honest with themselves about the fact that they, either are happy being alone, they are independent and they're happy with that, or they want you to feel like that. They want you to be happy alone and not need to be in a relationship with them or anything like that. But yeah, I do get this feeling that this person is either working on being happy alone, or they're already happy. Sorry, my camera cut off, but yeah, so like I was saying, this person is focused on the present. They're happy alone. They're happy, moving on. Either they may be starting a new relationship, or they want to start a new relationship. And I kind of have, in a way, left you in the past. And I'm sorry to say that, but it is what I am hearing with these cards from this person, getting their energy. And I feel like this is a lot about them wanting to be honest with you, and also wanting you to be maybe honest with yourself. And enjoy your time alone and be happy alone. Because I was seeing that, they do care about you still. They do want you to be positive, and they want you to feel the best about yourself and to just be happy alone and feel confident. And so yeah, that's what I'm getting here. I feel like this person has moved on. And so yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.